Weather's nice.
Absolutely. Beautiful.
All right.
How much fun is it for you to have this day out here?
Oh, it's a blast. It's one of the first things we put on the calendar every year. You know, we do a day in the fall, and then in the spring we do a county fair. They come out in the fall and they hang out and play games and eat hot dogs and have a fun time in the facility, and then they come out for the last part of practice and get a chance to meet the guys, and then in the spring, like I said, our guys do a county fair with them, and it's a blast. And I love meeting the new students every year, you know, and it's kind of sad too, because you know you have the seniors, and it's just like your team, you know, they come and go and they graduate, and next thing you know they've been here 4 years. It's crazy, but it's such a wonderful program. And it's awesome for our new people on the team every year to learn about Clemson life and to learn what it's all about, and hopefully get a chance to see them on campus and to develop friendships and relationships, you know, with those students. So just a really unbelievable program, and something that we're passionate about, you know, supporting.
How important is this for the athletic program to have that kind of relationship with the university? I mean, it's a connection that's, I would think, very important for the team.
Yeah, no question. And, you know, it really goes back to just kind of how I was shaped my 7 years with Coach Stallings. You know, John Mark was at practice every day, and I grew up, you know, with a young lady named Sue Ann DeBoer, and she was Down syndrome back in Alabama, and I played ball with her brother. And then I get to Alabama, and you know, John Mark's there every day for 7 years. I'm with him as a player and a coach, and just watching how Coach interacted with John Mark, and how he just involved him in everything, and how John Mark just became a part of our team. And you know, he knew everybody, and even though, you know, sometimes people may look different, you know, learning is for everyone, and we're all people, and we're all made in God's image. That's just what I believe. And so it's great perspective, I think, especially, you know, for these big, strong, fast athletes that, you know, sometimes can lose perspective. I think it's great perspective to see such happy people, you know, that maybe sometimes the world may look at and see that, oh, maybe they have a disability or something, but God, they're just their joy, their attitude is amazing, and they're just love of life, and they're just so talented, and they're smart, and they're I mean, it's as competitive to get into the Clemson Life program as it is to get a scholarship to come play football at Clemson. It's incredibly competitive, and it's something that I got exposed to, you know, many years ago. I didn't even know we had a Clemson Life. It was something that we found out about, and you know, so we got involved. And then obviously David graduated and became a part of our staff, and Marsden works out in the front for us, but it became a very key part of our foundation in raising money, you know, so that we can help them bring in as many kids as they can. So it's an unbelievable program that empowers and equips these young people to live on their own and to get the skills that they need to be successful in life.
How do you see it affect the kids, even going all the way back to John Mark, just being around the athletes?
Yeah, just, you know, again, perspective, just perspective, and taking what you have and making the best of it, and not letting other people label you. You know, I always say the only disability in life is a bad attitude, and that to me is so true. If you have the right type of attitude, then you got everything.
So this team, considering that post UNC is an open week, been as dialed in as you would hope. Good week of practice.
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, they're you know, just kind of another Wednesday for us, going about our business, and you know, this is a team that's more than, I think this team can beat anybody in our league that we're getting ready to play. Certainly can beat us. So we've got a lot of work to do between now and game time to get ready mentally, physically. But we've had a solid week, and everybody's looking forward to, going up there and hopefully playing our best game and hopefully looking like a football team that's played 4 games. And it's been coached and corrections have been made. And, we're not a young team anymore. We've played 4 games and we've had a month of camp, and we need to act like it and we need to play like it.
Coach, their running back Carter had a big return last week, set up their first touchdown on their opening play. When you have a guy like BT Potter, he has 21 kickoffs this season, 18 touchbacks. How undervalued of an asset is he and a weapon? I mean, you go back to that 2015 national championship, maybe you win that game if you have BT Potter.
Yeah, no doubt. Or if we had just make a tackle, but I mean, they call it kickoff coverage for a reason. But it is. There's no question. We don't want to put all the pressure on BT, but it's nice when you got a guy like that can create field position for you just with his ability to kick it out. So that's always a good thing. But we go in with the mindset that every kick's coming back, and that's how we want to cover every time and be disciplined. And we work hard on it. We probably work as hard on kickoff. You wouldn't think we would, but we work as hard on kickoff coverage as we do anything. Us coaches, we cover every kick in practice, every Monday, every Tuesday, every Thursday. Every time the ball we kick, we all cover it. All of us coaches, everybody lines up and we cover right behind them. And it's just it's a mindset that we've created. And but it's nice when you got a guy that can bomb it like that and hope they're going to bring it back. They're going to be bringing it back from deep in the end zone. And we like our odds of that.
We saw Justin and those guys on the jug machines. How's he looked in practice all week?
Justin Ross?
Yeah.
Good. It's been great. He feels great. He really felt good Saturday. He felt really good. He really wanted to play. But I just, we really had limited him all week, and just didn't want it to be a lingering thing. Again, he's a thoroughbred, and maybe guys only got so many strides, and all of a sudden you get a little pain, and then all of a sudden it's your hamstring, and then you got some lingering issue, and we just wanted to get him healthy if we could. So we went into it with the mindset of, hey, he's ready to play, that's great. He felt good, even though we held him all week and did a lot of stretching, a lot of strengthening, a lot of stuff with him. He felt good Saturday night when we got out there. So it's a blessing that we were able to use our depth and didn't need it. But it's paid dividends this week. He's looked really good, feels good, and I just think, Justin. And again, we didn't even know anything was bothering him. Justin's one of them guys that doesn't say anything. But he finally said, what was bothering him a little bit, and so we looked at it and saw some where he's hurting, a little weakening in that flexor, and that again was affecting his hamstring a little bit too, because he was compensating. So he's had a good week, and we'll get back on track hopefully this week.
What's your assessment of Jordan Williams?
He's solid. He's done a nice job. All those guys, I'm really not disappointed with any of them. They've all been, they all got things they got to do better. But all those guys have done a lot of good things too, and he has. He's still a young player, but as a sophomore, from an experience standpoint, but he's done fine.
Everybody good?
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.